WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
The Trump administration announces new plans for a major travel ban that'll stop travelers from a dozen countries from entering the U.S. beginning this coming Monday. It's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. This comes as the president passed along a message from Russian President Vladimir Putin. Erica Brown is here for you now with the story.
The Trump administration late Wednesday announced plans to bar people from 12 countries from entering the U.S., a dramatic escalation in the administration's crackdown on immigration.
But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe.
The ban goes into effect Monday and primarily affects travelers from countries in Africa and the Middle East. The list includes Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. The administration also partially banned travelers from several other countries, including Cuba, Sierra Leone, and Venezuela. The president's new travel ban announcement comes as he continues to push Congress to pass what he calls his big, beautiful bill. Elon Musk on Wednesday ramped up his attacks against President Trump's massive spending bill, urging lawmakers to kill the bill. In a series of social media posts, Musk urged people to call your congressman and said a new spending bill should be drafted that doesn't massively grow the deficit. President Trump has made it clear he wants his budget bill passed by the 4th of July, but the package is facing resistance from a number of Republican senators.
We've got to sharpen the pencil when we go to the White House today. I'm sure we'll have a discussion about ways we have to do it.
President Trump also spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin Wednesday in a call lasting for more than an hour as his administration pushes for a peace deal to end the war in Ukraine. Trump said he had a good conversation with Putin, but not one that would lead to immediate peace. He says Putin stressed that Russia will respond to Ukraine's latest drone attack on Russian airfields. Ukrainian officials say their latest attack resulted in a loss of about a third of Russia's military planes, valued at $7 billion. Erica Brown at CBS News, the White House.
We're following several stories from the state capitol tonight. The House Judiciary Committee approved a bipartisan plan that, if ultimately passed and made law, would crack down on bots circumventing online purchase limits and buying large numbers of concert and event tickets for resale. This was especially widespread during Taylor Swift's popular Eras Tour. Organizers say the bills would authorize the Michigan Department of Attorney General to pursue legal action against individuals or groups circumventing online ticket purchasing through the use of automated bots. Anyone who violates the law would face penalties, including civil fines of up to $5,000 for every ticket fraudulently obtained. Federal law also restricts ticket bots, and the state-level ban will enable state law enforcement to address the problem too. The bills now head to the full House. The Michigan Senate Health Policy Committee held a hearing today on proposed Medicaid cuts that advocates say could impact access to essential health care for millions of Michiganders. Members of the Protect My Care Coalition testified during the hearing, talking about how they say these cuts would impact patients, providers, and the state's future. Medicaid supports nearly 3 million Michigan residents, including children, seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income working families. Also, new legislation is introduced that, if passed, would create an elective firearm safety program that would be available to all schools. The program would be developed by the Michigan Department of Education and the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. Course materials would include proper usage and handling of firearms, safe cleaning and maintenance of firearms, as well as safe hunting practices. Local school boards would have the option of offering the course as part of their physical education classes or as an optional extracurricular class. The Ionetics Corporation is now investing more than $25 million in the Lansing region that officials with the company say will create 53 new jobs. The company has announced their commitment to renovations, improvements, and expansion at their existing Lansing area facilities where they currently have operations. Those with the Ionetics say the expansion investment will help the company increase their supply chain distribution of effective radiopharmaceutical products they believe will accelerate the global effort to cure cancer. Crime Stoppers works because of your tips, and this week local authorities want your help finding 2 wanted fugitives. Take a look and see if you can help. First up this week is 26-year-old Paul Thomas Bristol. Lansing police want to find him because he has a warrant out for robbery. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall, 160 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. Local authorities are also looking for this man, 25-year-old Christopher Deshaun Johnson. Mr. Johnson has a warrant for bribery out of Lansing and a probation violation warrant out of Ingham County. He's 5 foot 7 inches tall, 160 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. If you know anything that could help law enforcement with either of these cases, you can call Crime Stoppers at 517-483-STOP. Your information could make you eligible for a cash reward of up to $1,000. Remember, you can remain anonymous. 2 people were arrested and charged with possession of methamphetamine over the weekend in Brooklyn. Columbia Township Police Department say that at around 2:15 a.m. Sunday, officers made contact with 2 individuals known to have outstanding warrants for their arrest. 35-year-old David L. Farmer Jr. and 30-year-old Shay Hopper, both from Brooklyn, were sitting in a truck in the west parking lot of 152 South Main Street in Brooklyn when police arrested them on outstanding warrants. While they were being arrested, police say they found evidence that suggested the presence of drugs. Police then searched the vehicle further and found methamphetamine as well as additional drug paraphernalia. Both Farmer and Hooper were charged with possession of meth, a felony punishable by up to 10 years in prison.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Yesterday, temperatures in the upper 80s, humid outside. Today, much different as a strong cold front moves through. We've got plenty more warm days on the way and probably more shots like this. And this is a great one from Laura in Jackson, showing a beautiful sunset over the water. Our Pixon 6 pick of the day, looking absolutely gorgeous. In terms of our active weather the next 5 days, certainly we've got some rainfall on the way. But as far as heavy rain goes, that should be primarily to our south, with the exception of some showers and storms out there during the overnight hours tonight. Our day-by-day breakdown shows a chance for rain tomorrow, but this is primarily very early in the day. Friday and Saturday, I think our rain chances are really low enough that we don't mention those in the forecast, but by Sunday, and this is a bit of a change, we've got some showers and storms in the afternoon. First half of Sunday looks very nice with sunshine, and then those showers and thunderstorms begin to roll in probably after around 2 o'clock or so in the afternoon. High temperature trend, it's going to stay toasty out there next week, but until then, we are in the mid-70s for highs for the next few, and that's going to feel quite nice. Nothing too humid either, so it's looking really good temperature-wise. Next week does come with some humidity, so we'll start to feel the effects of that by around Wednesday. The overall long-range outlook has not changed very much, and we're looking at June the 12th through the 18th. And notice above-average temperatures across much of the U.S., including the upper Midwest and the Plain states. In the Great Lakes region, we should have no problem climbing into the 80s, and that will be above where we should be for this time of the year. Severe weather outlook for the Thursday time frame looks like it's mainly off to our southeast. Nothing for us to really worry about. This cold front will continue to clear the area, and so we'll have stable air in mid-Michigan tomorrow morning and through the day as well. We should see decreasing clouds in the afternoon, but we're going to see clouds increase once again Thursday night into Friday morning. We've got an area of low pressure to our north, but that should stay far enough away from mid-Michigan that we'll just deal with some cloud cover and no threat of any rainfall from that storm system. Temperatures as we head through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning, dipping into the 50s, and then high temperatures in the mid-70s as we move throughout tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Tonight's forecast, 59 the overnight low with rain on the way. Moving into tomorrow, temperatures take off out of the 50s into the upper 60s by noon as the sunshine reappears. We should see lots of sunshine tomorrow afternoon with a high temperature close to 74 degrees. Our 6-day forecast on Friday, highs near 75. Same thing on Saturday, and don't forget Funk Fest taking place in Old Town at Urban Beat in Lansing from 3 until 11 p.m. We've got showers and storms Sunday into Monday, and then more storms possible late next week, but it gets warm with high temperatures by next Thursday through the following Monday in the low to the middle 80s.
David, thank you very much. Well, coming up on 6 News at 11, we'll have the latest on the effort to deport the family of the Boulder, Colorado attack suspect. So stay tuned. 6 News at 11. We'll be right back.